I'm sharing this story today for two reasons. One, because I think it's kind of funny. And two, and more importantly, because as I talk about intentionality and consistency and discipline, it really kind of showed today. So I was at the gym this morning and I haven't been in the gym for like, I don't know, almost about a week and a half. With everything going on, I just didn't have the time in the morning to get to the gym, but I absolutely made sure that I got back on track. I was in the gym this morning and this girl that I see that she's there every day. Every once in a while, just very simple conversation back and forth. But today she came over to me while I was on one of the machines and she said, "You know what?" And I love this phrase. I love when people say this. For someone your age, you're very disciplined in coming to the gym every day. And I appreciate that. And I said, "You know what? I appreciate you for coming over and saying that." And we started talking about how I believe in intentionality and how I believe in consistency and how I believe in discipline and how all that comes together and it shows at the gym. And she said, "You know what? I think we kind of feed off each other because I watch you work out and I know that, you've been watching me with my videos as I've been recording and we've had those conversations." So I said, "You know what? It doesn't matter your age and you're sending a really positive message to people by being here and being present every day and being consistent and pushing yourself." And she said, "You are an inspiration to those people that don't think that they can do it." And she said, "I don't really mean to be mean or rude or talk about your age, but as you do get older, it is harder." And so, for me, it was just this really defining moment. And I said, "I really, really appreciate you coming over and saying that. It means a lot." And then we just had a little bit more casual conversation and it ended, but I kind of smiled. The whole rest of my workout was like, it, it's paying off. It's what I believe in, what I talk about has real value. People are seeing the value of being intentional and being consistent and being disciplined. And whether it's in the gym, in your work, in your relationship, whatever it is in life, that consistency, that intentionality, that discipline is what's going to move you forward. And we talk about it all the time. It doesn't have to be these huge leaps. It shouldn't be these huge leaps that move you forward. It is those incremental, consistent, intentional, disciplined steps that move you forward along your journey. Are there bumps in the road? Absolutely. I just had that. I had that, 7 or 8 days that I wasn't present in the gym because I had priorities that actually did take precedent over going to the gym. And I'll be honest, with everything that was going on, I was getting my daily workout. When I got to the gym this morning, I didn't skip a beat and I got right back into the level of weights that I was doing. And I was just kind of moving myself forward. But it was so important to me and it meant so much to me that it just validated what I've been talking about. And so they aren't just words and they aren't just, "You should try this, you should do this." I live it every day. And again, in my relationship and in my work and in my personal life and everything that I do now is really centered around intentionality, consistency, and discipline. And as you focus on those three things, as you focus on those principles and they lock you in and they make sure that you are true to yourself. And that's really what this is about, is being true to you and living the way you want to live. It doesn't matter what other people, what their perceptions of you are. If you stay true to who you are, that's what matters most. We all have the ability to change. We all have the ability to make ourselves better and improve, but our core is who we are. And we move ourselves forward by believing in ourselves, by making sure that we're doing the best possible job that we can, not for only for ourselves, but those around us. And as you instill and you embrace those principles of intentionality, consistency, and discipline, and other people see that in you and see the value of being intentional and being consistent and being disciplined, and they start adapting that and they start living their life off of those principles, well, now you're making an impact in other people's lives. So be that role model, be that consistency that other people need to see in being intentional and being consistent and being disciplined. And I think Discipline is the hardest part. We can be very intentional in what we want to do. We can we can try to be consistent, but without the discipline is key, because the discipline makes us be responsible to ourselves, to be that intentional, to be that consistent, to drive it every day, and to truly embrace what it is that you want to do. It goes along with journaling and your morning routine and whatever it is that you're doing in your life, staying disciplined in doing it, making sure that no matter the situation, that you're staying disciplined in what you're doing. And again, just because I didn't go to the gym, it doesn't mean that I wasn't disciplined in making sure that I got my steps in and I got my reps in. I was doing other things that, quite honestly, were pushing me almost as hard as going to the gym. So that health aspect didn't change in those days that I wasn't physically in the gym. But when I got back to the gym this morning, when I woke up at 5:30, bam, the switch went off and I was dressed and I was out the door, and off I went. And it made a difference. It made a difference in my mindset. It made a difference because other people noticed that. I got a greeting at the door from the guy at the gym. He was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a week. Everything okay?" "Yep, good. Let's go." Bang, bang, bang. And off we went. So the message for today is this: stay intentional, stay consistent, stay disciplined, stay true to who you are, move yourself forward. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.